So it is Friday the 24th of July. And normally I do this every Sunday, but I'm gonna do it on a Friday because this week has been very shit, to be honest. So Monday, don't trade Monday. Tuesday, there wasn't a trade opportunity for me. It did test these highs on Tuesday here, but for me to have entered, I would have wanted to see a break and then a retest into this area like this. As you can see, it didn't do that. So I had no, yeah, it was no trade for me. But yeah, could have maybe said this was a break structure, but for me, it just wasn't. Break structure would have been down here. So that was a trade I missed out on. Didn't fit my plan. Here, as you can see, break structure, retest, tested these highs, and a break structure again. I could have looked to enter on the original break structure here, and then stop loss, but as you can see, I would have been stopped out. So yeah, but as you can see, because it was an overall uptrend and it started to shift to this bearish momentum, right? It started to shift to the downside. I did want to wait for that extra confidence to show it wants to continue down. But as you can see, the limit was not hit within 8 to 12 period, so the limit was cancelled. And then 215 it started to go up, and as you can see, it would have stopped me out anyways. So that's fine. And then here, as you can see, I was looking for this high to be beat. It wasn't. It created this low. So I was looking for an entry like this. Entry like this. Yeah, it was an entry. It was an entry like this, as you can see, because highs create low. Low hasn't tested the high, but it's failed to close above or even trade near it. And then it's created this. So I was thinking, okay, it might just continue on. And it is an overall downtrend. But if you see here, this is consolidation. So yeah. So then this has happened. Limit was set. TP was hit. No limit was hit. So that was that. Then today, Friday, was a loss. So the first trade of the week. Break structure here to the outside. Break structure again. Entered off the 50% off here. So to the break structure candle. Retested in. Retest and then retested again. Kept retesting and it had this nice bullish push up. And then London session, US session hit. And as you can see, by 1:30 we were stopped out. So that was the only trade of this week and it was a loss. I risked 2% on this account and I lost 2%, so that was $200. And yeah, that is the breakdown of the week. Not really much to go over, not really much to break down because only one trade is taken. But yeah, another losing week. So I think that's 3 or 4 losing weeks now, back to back. But it is what it is. Just gotta keep going. But yeah, we'll be back next week to update you. Hopefully we get some wins. Hopefully we get better price action than this. Because as you can see, consolidation here, kind of. Yeah, here, kind of. Not really here, but you know what I'm saying? There's not personally for me anyway. Clean price action or nice retest. Clean price action here, but it just didn't give me the retest. Didn't give me the retest here either. Didn't give me the retest here either. You know? So out of the 4 trades I could have possibly took, 2 of them would have won. 2 of them lost. Would have been this one and this one would have lost. This would have won, this would have won. So would have made 6%. If I'm risking 2%, then I would have made 12%, and then I would have lost 4% losing both of them if I was risking 2%. So yeah, it would have been a good week, but is what it is. One trade, one loss. But yeah, we roll on to next week. yeah, and then we'll be, yeah, entering August the week after. So July's been a losing month, June's been a losing month so far. So we'll see what the rest of July has and see what August has to offer. But that is it for now.